I'm going to start with the cadmium red, and I'm going to mix in a little of the white, and this will change the value. I'm going to make 5 different values, or tones or tints if you prefer, with the cadmium red. So I'm just going to take a little more red there, push it on down, and as we go, I'm going to add more white until I get 5 values. There's 1, 2, 3, whoops, didn't get that mixed as good. 4, and then the lightest one. 5. Hi, this is Delilah with Art by Delilah, and today I'm going to give a real quick lesson on hue, value, and saturation. I'm going to start out with the primary colors, some lemon yellow, some cadmium red, and ultramarine blue. And with these colors, I'm going to put in some titanium white. Now I'm going to take and reduce the saturation and deepen the value of the red. And I'm going to do that by mixing the 3 primary colors, which will give me a black. If I take the blue and mix it with some of the cadmium red, trying to do equal amounts here, and a little bit of the lemon yellow in there, mix those 3 together until I get a black color. A little more blue in there. Now, on the other side of the red, I'm going to take and put a little bit of the black mixture that I've done. Actually, I think I better start down a little bit lower. I'm going to run right into that yellow. We don't need to do that, do we? Now you can see I've added my black mixture to the red. This makes 5 different values. You can refer to them as deeper values, and it also has reduced the saturation of the red color. Now if we take and add some yellow to the red, it's going to alter the hue, and gradually it'll become orange, and then eventually the shade will get lighter and lighter. So let's add some yellow here to the red and put a little more yellow in there. You can see we've almost got a nice yellow ochre. So if you're ever short on yellow ochre, just add a little red to it in very, very small amounts, And that's what you'll get. Now I'm going to take and add some of the titanium white to my black here and try to bring it to about the same value as my red. Now when I add this gray to the primary red, it's going to reduce its saturation and bring it more towards a gray color. The more I add to it. Because it's going to reduce the prismatic value, and eventually, as I move down the scale here, it'll become more and more leaning towards the gray. Until eventually I've got a gray that leans towards red. In nature you find a lot of grays, so knowing how to make your grays and the value and the saturation, how to change your hue, is very important when you're painting. So I hope you found this little tutorial helpful. And this is Delilah with Art by Delilah, and I'll be back to give you some more little tips on value, hue, and color.